they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Fires across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Cesar Julio digs in now. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. Julio measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. The 1-0.
1-1.
Righty to the plate, and it's fouled away. The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to short, on the run, sends it over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. And now, Roberto Clemente. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The throw to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Sammy Marrero. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mays makes the catch, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Giovanni Hidalgo. 1 for 2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mays makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Andy Montanez digs in for the Guardians. Out to short. Slings to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Rosario back to work. Good eye right there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed in the.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. and out of here. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Willie Rosario done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Bobby Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Orlando Zepeda. Swings through that one, 0-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ground ball up the middle to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got himself a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Mike Smith, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Montanez makes the catch. 2 away down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Caesar swings through it for strike one. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right side. Brings it in, and that's the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Martin Quinones. The right-hander back to work. And downstairs.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cito Diaz done for the day, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Pedro Tatis. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. So up next, Milton Cardona. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Quinones on at first, nobody out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Willie Colon digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Yoan. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the DH, Jose Feliciano. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a drive. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ray Barretto.